And we need to disable the ballista.
Haven't had this good a
Let's
time in
have a
ages.
look around.
That's true. You know this one. A little lad was skipping down the path.
Hello there.
What do you need, ugly?
Yes, I wanted to surprise a friend.
I wanted to surprise my friend, the sad-looking guy by the ballista.
Some idiot wanted me to read him poems recently. Extravagance, as I say it. I didn't like it.
I was thinking of something a little more traditional.
What would you have me do?
I leave that up to your expert. I leave that up to you, madam. You are the expert here, after all.
I don't really care. Just get him away from the ballista.
Oh, now you've got me doubting he's your mate at all. But I'll not pry. It'll cost you double.
That's steep.
I may be a simple girl, but I know at least a few men who'd give you trouble if I told them what you've asked of me. Pay me, and it'll stay between us. I mean, no point in giving brutes and louts a good reason to perfect their skills, eh?
Okay, what is this going to cost us? I wonder. I'm going to do it, but... 84, eh? Well, we have about 500 florins. But I'm not willing to part with all of them. I offer you 64.
Alright, I'm off to give the boys some diversion.
Somewhere between... Somewhere in between.
Care for a little diversion, brave one?
I'm on duty.
Oh, come on.
So?
Your comrades are well at it, having their fun. Why should you be in...
Don't you...
Care for a little diversion?
Oh, I wasn't supposed to just walk up there. My bad.
Your comrades are well at it, having their fun. Why should you be any worse?
You're right. Let's go.
Yeah, come on now. And I'll wait a moment or two. As we mess around with the ballista.
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
Add plough into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
Luckily, the confidence provided...
Nice.
This is decommissioned.
Perfect.
You know that.
Let's go see Lurito.
Nice. Now we have 448 orens. Not an inconsiderable amount.
Laredo's busy with that witch Sheila. Come back later.
Geralt, let's wait downstairs in the yard.
Okay. I don't get it. He asks to see us, then he's not available to see us. Laredo makes no sense sometimes. He really does not.
Yes?
Do we wait until the honorable lady is done with the venerable hick?
Waste of time. Looks like a good number of Flotsam's town watchmen are here. We should look around. Did you see that arbalist behind the house? I'll get his attention. Give him something to think about. Why don't you find out what they're guarding so closely?
My apologies, gentlemen. I could not help overhearing your conversation.
I bet you couldn't.
In point of fact, it's a matter for the Witcher. I have an offer.
Well, if there's coin in it, I'm interested in hearing.
An offer. Interesting.
I
Hopefully
suspect
there
you
is.
did not come to Flotsam for pleasure alone.
You suspect right.
Do you know about the monster in the river?
Yes, I do. I'm in the middle of trying to kill it, as a matter of fact.
Might have heard something.
I expect someone will hire you to deal with it sooner or later. Thus, I presume that
Stop presuming, expecting, and concluding. Just tell me what you want.
Our honored host is in possession of part of a trap, built especially for the beast in question.
Go on.
Around back, there's a storage area where Laredo keeps the treasures he confiscates from merchants and travelers. There are heaps of things out there.
Let me guess. You know exactly where I need to look.
Precisely. I saw Laredo's men carrying the contraption across the garden in a crate. They placed it on a platform by the wall, beyond which lies the craftsman's district.
Why are you telling me?
Why? We need to be rid of the beast as soon as possible. Good luck.
All right, I'll distract the guard. You sneak behind the house.
Brilliant as ever.
You'd go after the women, then relish killing the elven brats.
So? The brats turn into squirrels.
Report to me immediately.
And once the women are gone, there'll be no
Find
more
the
brats.
traps.
Like
Right,
dogs
right.
in a rubbish dump.
Okay.
What do you want?
Shut it, soldier. Have respect for your
They say
superiors and spend the
witches
rest of
have
your
no
life on the
need to
king's guard.
bow.
And now I am going to save, just in case. Just in case.
Soldier, the commandant will hear of this.
Now, which way am I supposed
Did you
to
hear?
go? Oh, over here, eh? Or not? Maybe I will take the correct route. And maybe we knock out a god. Or 12. Only thing now is how do I get in? I am not seeing anything that I can do that with.
In Flotsam, we cut the hands off thieves.
I was looking for the privy.
You're lucky the Commandant wants to see you. Come on!
Commandant, sir. We caught the witches sneaking around the garden.
Bring him in and
Wait,
leave.
what?
Yes, sir.
We were just discussing a certain matter. You here on business too?
The Commandant wanted to see me.
In that
Yeah.
case, I shall leave you to it.
Finally.
They didn't want to let me in while the sorceress was here.
Did you see her? Made up like a whore on parade day. They think they can do anything, those sorceresses. I heard what happened in Temeria. You know your name's on a warrant. It's
Yeah, I do
unfortunate,
actually.
though nothing that should impede our dealings. See, I'm the law round here, and the law needs to know what the legendary White Wolf's doing in this cesspit.
Fair enough, I guess. Let's see. Do we tell him, or do we be a bit cagey? Well, here's the thing. If we tell him, then we don't know that this guy is very good at keeping secrets. So for all we know, we could fill him in, and then this Kingslayer will know that we know and be more on guard. So we're gonna be a touch cagey. I appreciate that, Lorento, but that's my business.
That's no concern of yours.
Listen, Witcher, here in Flotsam, everything's my ploughing concern. Let me help you, Geralt.
Okay. We were going to try and hold back the information just for the sake of secrecy, but since he's genuinely offering help, and the fact is we do need help, I think Geralt's going to tell him. Even if we are a little iffy about how reliable he is, we're going to do it anyways. I'm looking for the Kingslayer.
I'm looking for the man responsible for Foltest's death.
Here?
I know the Scoia'tael had a hand in it too. It's their trail I followed to Flotsam.
Lucky you found Bernard Laredo then. If you're telling the truth, Jorveth's got raw blood on his hands. I can help you find him.
Okay. And you seem not to trust Roche. Why is that?
What about Vernon Roche? Why didn't you let him in?
Roach? Know the aura that surrounds him? Men like him act first and think later.
Yeah, he
And
has a
when they
good
act,
point about
almost inevitably
Roche.
innocent blood flows. I trust you're on our side.
Whose side is that?
That of the people of Flotsam, of course. Terrorized by the elven bandits for years now.
Yes, I think we can say we're on his side. The only reason, to be perfectly honest, that Geralt decided to side with the Scoia'tael back in Temeria is that they were seemed to be the most reasonable choice between them and the Order of the Flaming Rose. It wasn't because we particularly liked the fact that they seemed, a lot of their members seemed to be racist against humans. So Geralt would think that bandits don't deserve mercy, I do think.
My enemy's enemy is my friend. We barely escaped with our lives the last time we ran into Jorveth.
Damn squirrels draw ever nearer.
And what about the non-humans in Flotsam?
What about the elves and dwarves in the trading post? The smiths, peddlers, and hunters? They eat with you, sleep among you. Whose side are they on?
Hell if I know. That's my point, Witcher. When you fight for survival, you need to be sure who your friends are. The non-humans in Flotsam, sure, they eat, fuck, shit among us. But when Jorveth sounds the battle horns, who knows what they'll do.
Let's see. Well, if you treat them better, give them the benefit of the doubt, maybe they'll appreciate that and be loyal to you in return. Not saying it'll happen, but it's a hell of a lot more likely than if you treat them like shit.
I'm surprised they haven't turned on you already.
How so?
The town guards treat non-humans like shit. Frankly, I don't know what keeps them here.
I'll tell you what, Geralt. The hunger they'd face in the forest. But I grant you, those acts of, insubordination need to be stopped. Soldiers are simple men. When you see your mate die, a Scoia'tael arrow in his throat, it's hard to look favourable at the elf who sells your wife coloured kerchiefs. You're a witcher. Your job is to protect the simpletons from monsters. I protect them from the danger that lurks amongst the trees.
You're talking about Jorveth, yes?
I see where this is going.
Jorveth's no better than a monster that attacks those who go out to gather kindling. Matter of fact, he's worse. He's smarter and crueler.
How do we get him?
I don't want you to kill him. Even you don't have a hope against his entire force. I've an idea, but I'd rather not go into it now. The squirrels are up to something. Every night their scouts come closer. I suspect they plan to attack the barge moored in the port.
Okay then. A barge. Why would they attack a barge? What use do they have for it?
What's on the barge?
You mean who? Bandits, murderers, rapists. On their way to the dungeons at Drakenborg. As soon as...
Their infamous leader joins them. The cherry on the cake, and Bernard Laredo's crown trophy.
Couldn't have put it better myself. As long as Jorveth remains free, humans, elves, and dwarves will live alongside each other in deep distrust. I've got to learn what the pointy-eared rat is planning.
How am I supposed to get that information?
You underestimate me, Witcher. True, I have my prejudices, but I'm not blinded by them. Take your friend Zoltan, for instance. He contacted Jorveth.
How can Zoltan help if he can't go outside the walls?
Step by step, Geralt. That's how you build trust.
You could start by tending to a problem we have. A beast. The Kairan has blocked all boat traffic. I'm losing tolls. That is, the trading post is losing revenue. Kill the Kairan and I'll declare your friends acquitted of their crimes.
Then Zoltan can take you to see Yorveth.
I'll talk to Zoltan.
I trust you'll make the right decision. Farewell.
And I'm back. Sorry for the pause, everybody, but I got interrupted by my cat, who wanted me to hold her. In any case, we have matters to deal with. And they involve Yorveth.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
Did you hear? 2 big shots arrived. Wonder what they want. Plough 'em all. Oh, you are fat, dirty, rotten scum. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all. Do that again, and I'll fuck your mum. Plough them all.
Charming.
Song. Care for some real diversion?
Crudely charming.
Haven't had this good a time in ages. That's true. Sniffing around.
You know this one.
Oh, please.
Turned me away at the door, the bastard.
Charming. Yeah, Roach has always been someone that Geralt thought of as a little questionable, honestly. Since he doesn't seem to give a crap about the average person. And more interested in the nobles than anything. That's another quest we have done. We have a contract and some side quests that still need to be done, though. Let's see. I'm going to do this side quest next for Milena, who, if you remember, she was that elf woman whom we happened to encounter a while back, that the guards were essentially accusing her of colluding with the Scoia'tael, and we're going to kill her. We offered to look into the matter.
We'll wait out here.
Make it quick.
Basically what happened is, if I remember this right, and I should actually check the journal. Yes, guards harassing an elven woman. She was accused of spying for the Scoia'tael and leading them into an ambush, and some of their fellow guards had gone missing at a cave, and Geralt has agreed to find that cave for them.
A lot of blood, and I'm about to find out who it belonged to.
Time for a little bit of cavern searching, I would say. Now I will save the game, because I'm paranoid. And we will soon be discovering what it is down here. Pick herbs. Hey, Geralt. What the hell? How did that happen? I would really like to know. We just walked in and died, basically. And that's the extent of my knowledge. Who knows, maybe we'll actually find that answer at some point. And I'm seeing one-hit kills now. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Alrighty. Now, I am going to save my game. And I think this will about do it for this particular recording session. Next time, we will head on in and do a more thorough search of this cavern, hopefully without dying in the process. Thank you very much for watching my Let's Play of The Witcher 2. This has been DarkPhoenix Ninja 92. Oh, and I did my bloody outro backwards. Anyways, if you've enjoyed, Please leave a like, share this video, comment down below, and subscribe to see more like this. Until next time, folks, I'll see you then.